Yeah, reduce the volume. So this is the formation I will be playing, and then Robert Carlos and Calfo are defensive right and left back, and then I do man marking on my opponent players for Del Pesero and Christian Vieri. So let's see what's gonna be like playing this formation. I just thought I'd try this. I'll let you know what you think. I think it's a good formation. It's very good. Very good. Especially when you're playing opponents that like to attack.
Well, hello
You
and
understand?
welcome
So
for the
if
first
they're
time this
attacking
season
you
to everybody around the
with
world, and we have for
3
you
or
a
4
clash of
players
two teams
in
with
front of
very
your
similar intentions.
goalpost,
A statement win at
it's
the
good for you
expense of
to
the
use
other
this
would be
sort
the
of formation.
ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And here's Vieri. Now it's Tonali.
This guy seems to be very good.
Played out
The way he's
wide.
playing.
He won't be
I
happy
like
with
playing
that one.
like this.
Tries to get it clear.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical
He's like a
versatility
skillful player,
means
this guy.
the centre-back, full-back,
Yeah,
sweeper,
really
defensive midfield player. Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Not there, man. That's not where I actually pass the ball
Cannavaro.
to.
That is ended up
Let's
in
go
no
and
man's
score the
land.
goal.
And this is Bebeto.
Let's go and score the goal.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Oh, no.
Neither side especially adventurous early on. Neymar. Now it's Bebeto. Pirlo is always looking to break lines.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
He can run onto that. Chance for a shot!
That's it.
Goal!
That's
Brazil!
it.
And Brazil take the lead. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always
As
pace.
you can see, he
That's
looks
what
like a
really rips
skillful player.
defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Yeah.
Brazil penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh
Well,
no,
that's got
man,
this
that's like
place bouncing.
boom.
Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Baresi. More and more pressure on the ball here.
When you're playing
We're
this
seeing
game,
some really good pressure
for
being
me, I
applied
don't do
here,
skills
Peter,
until I start
particularly
winning like
from
2,
those
3
guys up
0
front.
or whatever.
And it
Because
just, I
skills don't
suppose,
win you games. When you start
the
being
others time and
when you start
space.
being skillful,
Well, I would
you
call it
realize
blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the
you
press,
might
and there's
miss
simply
your
no way out.
chances of the ball wherever you want.
Bebeto
You start
unable
doing
to make it happen
you
for all
start
his
being
good
skillful when
intentions.
you're winning. In as much as you want to
Passing
play good
nice and
football, you
neat.
also want to win the game. Because what's the point of you
He's had
playing
it
good
taken off
football
him. Now then, the ball's come loose.
and you're not winning?
Rodrigo. That is good
You
pressure,
see?
just hounded him off
That's
it.
what I mean.
And if you have just joined us,
Yeah, from there,
still
man.
just
I don't
one
get time for
goal
that.
between them. And the score is
I
1-0.
don't get time for that.
Great ball if he can get
No
there.
way.
Oh, what a mistake! Shoots!
You see? That's what I mean.
Oh, just lacked a decent
What's the point of
finish.
you being
I can't
skillful
quite
and you're not winning the
believe he's
game?
missed that,
You
Peter.
guys.
Bergomi. Pirlo.
I'm not used to being skilled, so I'm not
Tonali.
going to be skillful. So
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. That's a nicely shaped ball. Bergomi. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. Brazil, and the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yes,
Romario really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Brazil with the corner, they're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Has a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Tries to get it clear. Totti. Can he spark a counter here? Tonali receives it in a good position here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half.
Vieri really was well marshalled.
Could be danger here. Tonali can see things others simply cannot. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Del Piero, and he's found a way past. Stood up well to him there. Rodrigo, and it's Ronaldinho. And the through ball. Oh, he's burst through! And this is Bebeto. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Don't really go out in the
Certainly
second
simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it.
No
and
shot,
it's all
no
still
target,
very
no
much up
foul,
for
no
grabs.
offside, no penalty kick, no free
Any
kick,
opinion you'd like
nothing.
to express on the first half?
I didn't even
Brazil
take my
really
chances.
have
I
looked
just missed
very
it.
good in transitions.
And that's
so
just me
I'd be
being on
expecting
neutral.
more of the same in this
If I
second
get
half.
into
They
get
just
one or
need
get
to
two,
remain
I will
patient.
whip these
Just
guys
wait for that
4-0.
chance to break
You know what I
again.
mean?
Brazil head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
These are the kind of games you play to test new
Brazil carrying
formations
a 1-goal lead.
and test some new players and test some skills.
Cannavaro.
Them players,
Now
I don't
Costa
really use them
Curta.
in the squad.
Barella.
Mario, Bebeto,
And it's Pirlo. Totti.
I love fast
It's
players.
Bergomi.
That's why I don't use them.
Now
They're
Tonali.
not fast for me.
Ronaldinho does really well to win the ball there. It's Ronaldinho.
The only player I would say I use is Roberto Carlos.
Good pressing,
and Pele.
squeezing the
Because them
play.
players are fast.
Bergomi. There's a sharp little ball here. Can he finish?
There's a goal.
It's there!
Good one for me.
They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Vieri, great ball, and he's in here. It's Vieri! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, what has happened here? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a threatening ball. Totti!
That was
Goal,
good.
Italy! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Marquinhos. No, it's come to nothing.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Aimed beyond the defence. Rodrigo. Might be danger. He's having a shot! Yes! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Rodrigo.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Threads one in. No way through, so back it comes.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, what about it? This is going right to the wire. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
Great chance!
Just win the game. Look at the time in 4 minutes. No need for
And the game is well and
endless
truly
skills.
turned on its
One
head.
over again.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Brazil get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Can they get him away? Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That has been slung wide. And he's worked it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's that, the end.
Game over. That's how you win the game.
Brazil have done it.
how you
The
win the game.
perfect out.